These kids are not saying a prayer, but are reading their mission statement in which they incorporate in their daily routines. And for one boy, the 7 habits are meant to help him through school and in life.
I think that what we do now will affect us in the future because of how our grades and they're trying to help us to focus more on school and our habits and what we're doing now to affect us in the future.
Author Sean Covey wrote a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, and St. Dorothy's principal has brought this program into this elementary school.
Well, what ended up happening was that I got an email from one of the learning organizations that I belong to, and it talked about, focusing on students' habits so that they can improve their achievement.
It's only been a year since this program has started, and it takes about 3 to fully be a success. But the teachers have already started to see some changes within their students.
Because of the Covey language, they're being more proactive. They love the word proactive, and they use the Covey language now, and so you can hear it within the schools and the classrooms.
St. Dorothy is one of the few schools in Ontario who have implemented the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. They hope to motivate and guide their students to be the best they can be in their career, future, and relationships. And many St. Dorothy students have a lot to say about what they think about the 7 habits.
I think it's affected me because of how I focus more on school than anything else. So yeah, I've been focusing a bit more.
I think the 7 habits are really good for children to learn because it helps them not only in educational wise but also self-esteem.
I've learned from the 7 habits. 7 habits. It's that you can. It helps you to have a win-win attitude and to be positive and just to be nice to one another and cooperate without any conflicts. Conflicts.
And the things that you do or the things that you wanted to do before they would have changed. Like for example, if before you wanted to become a lawyer and you didn't know how to achieve it, now you know how to achieve it now because you know how to be a nicer person and you know how to be able to use the 7 habits to get to your goal.
But what exactly do the 7 habits do for the children at St. Dorothy?
It organizes common sense for them. So, like, for example, the habits of being proactive. Everyone knows what being proactive is, but what does it look like? So it breaks down that habit specifically, and we teach the skills of that habit to the children from kindergarten to grade 8. So by the time the kids actually leave St. Dorothy's, then they will understand the habits and then they'll have all the tools to be successful and effective.
Each month, St. Dorothy focuses on one specific habit, which is embedded throughout the day.
If you master the 7 habits, you can't help but be an effective person. You can't help but be an effective collaborator.
For Ion Sheridan, I'm Stephanie Karamanico, Toronto.